on Facebook. Hey, everybody, I am Haley Gray, and we are here for WEN Talk, a series of amazing, inspirational, powerful, short signature talks. We are streaming live to the Women's Entrepreneur Network on Facebook. So invite your friends to join us either here or there. We would love to have you. And we have got 7 amazing speakers. Beth Elkassih is our first speaker today, followed by Cheryl Thacker, Jess Arcee, Charlene Bosworth, Jeff Zimmerman, Tracy Taylor, and then I'm going to go at the end. I will ask you guys to please mute yourselves if you're not speaking so that we don't have any extra background noise for our audience so that people can hear us. Welcome, everybody. I am so excited to have everybody here. This is such an honor, so much fun, and I love it. So welcome, Beth. I am so happy to have you here. And please, let's go. You've got 20 minutes.
Okay, everyone. I am so happy and excited to be here. My name is Beth Elkassih, and I am the creator of the professional blog known as MadeYouSmileBack.com. I'm also the creator of the Facebook group known as Achieving Happiness. And what I do is I help men and women all over the world, providing personalized encouragement, inspiration, and thought-provoking content to reclaim your happiness, find yourself again while facing everyday life struggles. And today I'm going to be doing a feature signature talk on regaining your happiness, finding yourself again when facing everyday life struggles. But before I do, I want to thank Haley. And as everybody knows, it is her birthday. And I thought about what I could give her. And Haley, I'm going to send you Made You Smile Back cup and mug so you can use, okay? So let's get started, shall we? I am so excited because I want everyone listening to be a part of an experience that you've never had before. I want you to experience what I call the Made You Smile Back experience. Okay, so let's face it, everybody. We all have down times, and life is sometimes brutal and can get you down. And not only that, with this COVID pandemic that we're struggling through, we can often find ourselves isolated, feeling a little bit more anxious than others, frustrated, maybe a little bit angry. And then we might just be having a where we just lost our sparkle and are not feeling our happiest self, right? So let me give you some 5 strategies to tell you of how you can do that. But before I get started with the strategies on how you can reclaim that wonderful happiness and bring your level of happiness up to the next level, let me share you a story of how I got started with Made You Smile Back. I'll never forget the time in my life when I was suffering from major acute depression, more specifically postpartum depression. I was 41 and I had had a major traumatic birth with my 3rd daughter. And as a result, I spent 4.5 months isolated in my home. I didn't go anywhere except to go to the doctor. But on this one particular occasion, I was sitting on my couch in the living room and I was watching at 4 o'clock Oprah Winfrey. She was my favorite go-to show at that time. And I wasn't really paying attention and listening because all I could do is just feel sorry for myself. I was feeling overwhelmed. I was going down that rabbit hole of feeling so depressed and just not happy. And I asked myself, why can't I be happy again? Why is it so difficult to be what I used to be? Because I used to be so happy. And then I don't know what came over me, but time just passed quickly. And all of a sudden, I heard the doorbell ring, and it was my husband was coming at home at 6 o'clock. And he looked at me and he said, Beth, what's for dinner? Well, guys, I completely forgot about dinner. I was totally in my own little world. And that was the furthest thing from my mind. And then he sat down to me and he saw that I was overwhelmed. He saw I was down. And you know what he did? He just came up to me and he sat down and he said, Beth, why don't you just snap out of it? Oh my gosh, I'll never forget that feeling. I looked at him and with tears streaming down my eyes, I said, don't you think that if could snap out of it, I would? Do you think that I really want to feel this bad? And right there at that moment, I realized I had to take total control of my situation, embrace it, and do whatever it took to get myself back out of that rabbit hole. So for me, knowledge is power. And what I did was I searched and searched for everything I could about finding out how I could reclaim my happiness again. And yes, I did have to go through some therapy and I did was on meds, but let me tell you what I found out. I read every single self-help happiness book or positivity book I could find. And you guys know some of the names: Deepak Chopra, Tony Robbins, um, just various, Mel Gibbons. She's a really good fan of what I like. I read all of that and then I went to the YouTube and I searched for everything I could about how to be happy again. And then the thing to me is that I went to the Google search bar and I typed in the simple words, I just want to be happy again. And you know what I found? Utter disappointment. Sure, I got those websites where Mayo's Clinic and the golly, I can't even talk today. But you know what I mean, psychology type of websites. And they were great and everything, but all that they were providing information for was they were saying symptoms on how to know whether you're depressed or not or suffering anxiety, or they would have like a survey type of um, uh, thing to fill out and explore. And you know what, guys? I don't know about you, but I didn't need anybody telling me I was depressed. I already knew I was depressed. What I was searching for, what I wanted was to seek out and reach out to other people to find out what they did in order to get back to their happiness levels. I wanted to find a community where I could express myself and find out how other people were doing and what strategies they used to get out from underneath depression and anxiety and how to be happy again. And you know what? I didn't find it. I didn't find it anywhere. And that's one reason why I told myself after I had recovered that I wanted to be in a position to help others to get the help and resources that they needed when you're feeling this down and depressed. And that is why Made You Smile Back was created. Okay. Now, I'm going to share with you the 5 strategies that helped me regain my happiness and I found myself again. And if you're experiencing this today, that is all right. I want you to take these strategies and use them whenever you need to on demand. Okay. So the first one is being grateful and actively practicing gratitude every single day of your life. Gratitude has this magical healing power. And when you do that, it makes you mindful and aware of everything that you have good in your life. And what I suggest with this action step is to get a journal or just a plain notebook, or even jot it in your messenger in your phone or whatever. But list three things that you're grateful for every single morning. And I guarantee that when you do this consistently, then you are setting the stage for the remainder of your day to be grateful and realize how happy you really are with the things you have in your current life. The second action step I want to share with you is being mindful. Guys, you must live in the present, okay? You have to learn that there are serendipity, inexplicable joys around you that you're overlooking every day. When you're living in the present, you're looking at nature, at the flowers, at your children, at your grandchildren, just them seeing them happy or smiling, listen to music, all of that. Be mindful and live in the present. Quit overthinking the past, okay? The third action step this brings us to is you have to let go of negative thoughts. And in this topic, it comes to where you need to learn the skill of learning to forgive and move on. Okay. I don't know about you guys, but when you hold a grudge against someone, and right or wrong, yes or right, it doesn't matter. If you're upset with someone, have you ever taken a step back and realized how much exhaustive time and energy you're not only giving physically, but mentally as well to that grudge? Let it go. Because when you do that and you exchange your negative thoughts with positive thoughts, this energy is a freeing moment for you. And you're being kind to yourself to do that. So, yes, learn to forgive and move on. The other thing I want to tell you is that you have to also remove toxic people from your life. I give you permission this morning that if you have friends or family or other people that are bringing you down, don't go away from it. Move yourself from it. If you need to block them, that's fine. If you can love people at a distance, you do not have to listen to all the rhetoric that they give you. So do remove yourself from toxic people, but be with positive oriented people like yourself. And that will also give you an uplifting spirit. And then the fourth one, action tip I really love telling people is be a part of something bigger. Giving of yourself to others and that incredible importance of practicing intentional daily kindness is totally amazing. And the happiness and joy that you receive by practicing kindness every day is simply amazing. So do that, even if it's a random act of kindness to a total stranger, or if it's a kindness even to yourself for self care. This is major. And the something bigger is more in line with showing acts of intentional kindness to your humanity, being charitable with your time, being um, attentive and listening to others who may be struggling like yourself, but that need someone to listen to them and encourage them that this too will pass. Okay. And then the fifth one is the best one of them all because I guarantee that when you do this one simple thing, I guarantee you in that precise moment, I will make you happy again and smile back. I will make you realize to regain yourself again and be that happy person you were before and bring it up to the next level. And then you're going to sustain it for the rest of the day because you're going to always reflect back. And it's really simple, guys. It's laugh more and you will smile more. If you do this every day conscientiously, you will raise the level of your happiness. I don't know about you guys. I'm a Star Wars fan, and there is this incredible YouTube video about the Chewbacca lady. And she um, finds this mask of Chewbacca, and it's animated, and she puts it on, and she does actually a Facebook Live with it, and she is laughing hysterically. And simply, even if you don't even know Chewbacca, just the laughter of this lady in this video, it immediately triggers you to laugh with her. And I encourage you to look up that video. But more importantly, if you're feeling down, one of the things you can do physically is you can remove yourself from the situation and stand up. And if possible, you go outside. I know it might be cold, but it's really important. This research from Stanford University says go outside and then look up into the sky and look at your nature, the trees, the sun, the clouds, etc. And when you're looking up at the same time, I want you to smile. And you smile from ear to ear, and you sustain that smile for 1 to 2 minutes. I know it sounds kind of crazy, but if you really do that, and while you're smiling and while you're looking up, if you can think of the three things you're grateful for that precise moment, after those 2 minutes are done, and you walk back to your computer to sit back and start doing, you will have so much renewed energy, positivity, and you'll be the warrior you need to be to get through the remainder of your day. Okay? So, everyone deserves to be happy. We all do. And every single day, we may have those moments in time where we need to pick ourselves up. And I want you to be kind and do that for yourself. For me, I would like to share with you that Made You Smile Back, we offer complimentary happiness lifestyle coaching. And as my gift to you all, I'm offering the opportunity to have a 30-minute complimentary one on one happiness coaching session with me. And I will do my best and guarantee that when you have a session with me, from the moment you come on and I ask how you are and give you some assessment, by the time you finish that 30-minute session, you will be on a happier level. So I invite you all to do that. I'll leave a link at the end of this section here of the speech. So that's it for now. I am so happy and thank Haley again for the opportunity to present the signature talk. And I look forward to all and every one of you who would like to learn more about Made You Smile Back. So thank you again and have a blessed day.
Yay! Congratulations. Thank you, Beth. That was incredibly wonderful. I really appreciate it and very inspiring. And I just love the message. Y'all make sure you check the comments that are going on in Women's Entrepreneur Network, and you can follow along as we do it in there. But do note that there's about a 30-second delay between what we're saying in here and what is actually broadcasting in Women's Entrepreneur Network. Thank you, Beth. That was just an incredibly wonderful presentation. I love your signature talk, and it always brings a smile to my face. Made me smile back. Thank you.